Brady here, Bare Bones Guide Service, and welcome to Catch America. And we're out here cooking on the back of the boat again, huh? Hey, so I did a little cooking demonstration 4 or 5 months ago, and it kind of took off here. Now we got all the guides kind of doing the same thing here. It's kind of cool because you guys are getting some really cool recipes right off of the Catch America site, your YouTube channel. So here we're doing a real simple one here today. This is one I love to do underwater, on the bank, just about anywhere because it's just so simple. A buddy of mine and I like to get together and we just go camping and fishing and whatever, fish a few derbies, and this is one of our favorite ways to just cook fish. So a couple of days ago we were out steelhead fishing on the feather. We kept a smaller steelhead just to do this demonstration with. And so what you guys want to do is you get yourself some heat source. You know, I just use a little barbecue frying pan. It's super simple here, guys. Nothing crazy. We're doing this outside too because my wife would kill me if I was doing this inside. All right, because I kind of make a mess. So we got a frying pan, heat source, nice burner. This happens to be a little Weber that we love to just pack around with us. It's easy to use. A couple of ingredients. Lawry seasoned salt. You can get this any supermarket, not a problem, all over the place. Great stuff. Next thing is salted butter, real butter, not the garbage stuff. No margarine, get real butter, guys. Here, you know, spend a couple of dollars and get some real butter. We like to run some sliced white potatoes. Now this is really cool because this is what we're gonna have as a side dish to our fish. Don't have to do this, but I love it. So you can just do fish or something else if you like. So we've got our pan going, it's been going, it's kind of seasoned up a little bit. Got it nice and hot right now because I want that pan hot. Don't want to burn the butter, but we do want the butter to brown, okay? So we got our butter, and don't be stingy here, guys. Just lob off a chunk of butter, throw it on into the pan. You can hear it going. Wiggle it on around there a little bit, let that melt out. There it is. You can see it kind of foaming up there a little bit. Let that foam go through. There she goes. All right, on the other side of things here, we've got our steelhead fillet that we have taken and prepared already here a little ahead of time for you guys. So now this could be trout or even striper or anything you want, any kind of fish you want to do. It's just, it works on everything, but it's super good. The one thing I do is I take the skin off, okay? So it's a clean fillet. Rib bone's still on in there, but I'm not gonna worry about that because once I start cooking and the fish is done, I can remove that rib bone way easier than just doing it with a fillet knife. I generally use kind of a thin piece of meat. So I'm running fish that are anywhere from your 14, 15, 16 inch pan fish on up to about 20 inches. And then the meat stays relatively thin. It starts getting a little bit thicker, it just takes longer cook time, so just pay attention to that. Okay, so we got our fillet all ready and set, ready to go. Butter's nice and hot in the pan, and we just lay that right on into the pan and let it sizzle. You can hear that sizzling already. And we're gonna stay right here and cook this on out here while we do the show. It only takes minutes, so you don't want to be jumping around and walking off and everything. Secret to fish is don't overcook it. You know, you don't overcook it and it tastes all rubbery and dry and it's just a waste. So you really want to just stay with the pan. So we got all that nice butter going on in there, and you can see we're not burning the butter, but we got a nice butter going there. We got a nice sizzle going. If you watch the edges of the fish, it'll tell you when it's starting to cook a little bit. And so you can see it starting to go from this real bright pink like in the middle to a little opaque color on the outside edge. Okay, so that's telling me that fish is getting hot and cooking right there. You got a nice sizzle going. Now I like a lot of butter just kind of everywhere on everything. So I'm gonna just move this fish around, just kind of like saute them inside all that butter. Just gotta leave them on in there, watch those edges, and it'll tell you when it's ready to flip. Usually takes a couple of minutes. So right about now, you can see those edges are starting to really turn on me. So I want to flip it prior to being all done, because if I go too long on the one side, the fish will really start flaking apart. And I want to just get a nice flip on this. Rib cage is starting to turn. You can see the color change. And here we go. We just got it's just a fork. Yeah, I mean, you can use a spatula or whatever you like. So we're gonna come on back here. We gotta flip her on over. Look at that, fantastic. You see that it's already cooked on that side, so it won't take long on this side. Rotate it around, get her on in that butter. Make sure you use a pan that's big enough to do this. If the pan's small, just cut the fish in half. I mean, you know, you can make it work. Now this is quick. You can see that tail starting to break apart already, so it's already starting almost there. You see that little opaque color that's starting to come out? So she's close. So we're gonna have different parts of the fish are gotta get done before others. Generally the tail section cooks out fast. The upper section's gotta take, you know, towards the head of the fish. It's a little thicker up there, it's gonna take longer for that to take place. So just be aware, the whole fish won't be done at the same time. That tail section gets done quick, and if you leave it cooking, what happens, it'll get all dry and kind of rubbery, and I like to take that tail section off, and as pieces are cooked. So right about now we're ready for a little seasoned salt. So we're gonna take our Lawry seasoned salt, right? Garlic salt, that's all it is. It's got some parsley mixed on in there, just kind of not too crazy. Remember, it's salt, so we got to hit that one side right now. Got that puppy going. Oh, that smells good. And we cook away here. Now we can see that tail's really starting to get done right there. So we got to chop the tail part off right there. See that? And I love the butter and fish, man. There's nothing better. So we got to flip that around, let that saute in. See that tail now? It's just ready to go, huh? Look at that. Here, I can check this out. You got to look at this. Yeah. Nice and hot. Look at that. Oh, this thing ain't got to make it out of the pan. Oh, hot. Good. All right. Woo-hoo. Okay, man, that is good. Keep that going right there. We got to take this little piece of tail right here, and we got to run that on out. The rest of this, the neat thing about being the chef is you get the taste. Oh, that's excellent. So right around now, I'm going to split that fish kind of in half so I can kind of see how the middle's doing. Right down the backbone, just split it, open it up. Everything's getting there. You can see how it still needs to cook a little bit in there. Let's flip her on over. This is the rib cage, so this has got to cook out pretty quick. This other piece got to take a little bit longer because that's a little bit heavier piece. Now, we're gonna just flip it, roll around in that butter again. Get that pan, keep that pan hot. Like I said, if you need to add a little more to it, butter in there, go right ahead. And you can see that rib cage is really starting to break apart nicely. Won't take much longer on that. Got a little bit of a breeze here blowing today, so it's taking a little bit longer to cook. If no breeze, it's got to cook out really, really fast. Put a lid on it, it'll be done in minutes. That is good stuff there, guys. Neat thing about the rib cage, you got to understand too, guys, is right behind. A lot of guys just fillet that rib cage off and throw it away. I like to leave it on there because right behind those ribs is meat, and that meat is really good because it has a little bit more fat to it. So I like to take the ribs out after it's cooked. Takes a little bit, but hey, not a problem. It's worth it. All right, we're just about done here, guys. Just about done. Ooh, that piece is good right there. And that was the biggest, heaviest piece right there. There's another one ready to go. Here's one more. You gotta roll it around in that butter just a little bit. Oh, there she comes. And one more bite for the chef. Ooh, man, that fish, only minutes, right? Now, we got a nice seasoned pan there. Lots of butter in there. We got little fish bits. Little bit sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now we're going to take our sliced white potatoes. These are just canned, sliced, peeled white potatoes. Super, super easy to use. I don't want to worry about anything. Just dump them on in there after you drain them. Roll those puppies around in the pan. Let them soak up all that butter and that garlic salt that's been on in there. Separate them out a little bit. Keep that pan nice and hot. You need to, you can always add a little bit more butter on in here. We're gonna let those go. A little more seasoned salt on the top here, just a quick sprinkle. There we go. You can also take some parsley or anything like that, throw it on there. Now we gotta let those potatoes just simmer on out right there. I like to try to get them a little bit crispy, but I got a feeling today, with the wind blowing, I'm not gonna get it quite hot enough, but we're gonna get it good enough for us to chow down. So with that, we got a great big old plate of fish right here. I could eat the whole thing myself. I am not kidding. Super easy. Takes, just like I said right here, probably 10 minutes and you're ready to go. But anyhow, that's what our potatoes got to look like. They've been just sauteing in that butter. They're nice and crunchy. There's little crunchy bits of potato and fish on in there. Just adds to the flavor. And we got that Lawry seasoned or garlic salt on in there. This is like super good. Got our plate of fish, it's just loaded. We're gonna take our potatoes, take that on off. Right there on top of the fish, man. We're just gotta pile it all on there. Remember, we're outside, we're not worried about making a mess. Wow, look at that. And that doesn't get any better than that right there. Fresh fish, fried potatoes, real butter. Oh, man, what a combination. Excellent. Great shoreside. Do it anywhere you want. Up there camping. Shoot, do it at home. Easy recipe. Remember, garlic salt, sliced white potatoes. Buy those in the store. Real butter. Nice hot pan. Stick with it. Don't overcook that fish. And it's excellent. Till next time, guys. That was fun. Enjoy.